The long I sounds like I. If you listen very carefully to the pronunciation of this sound, you will hear a very brief Y sound at the end of it. I. The long I is a two-sound vowel. To create this sound, begin with your tongue in the middle of your mouth, not too low, not too high. Then the tongue moves up so that the center of the tongue is very close to the roof of your mouth, in the same position as the long E. Listen to the sound again. I. The key word for the long I sound is bike. Can you hear the long I sound, I, in bike? Compare the long I, with the sound of the short I. The key word for the short I is sit. Can you hear the short I sound, in sit? I'm going to say some minimal pairs for the long I and short I sound. The only difference in these words is the vowel sound. I'll say the word with the long I first, then the short I. With these two sounds, the long I does take more time to say than the short I. That is not true of all pairs between long and short vowels, but it is with these, as well as the long E and short E sound. The word with the long I should take slightly more time to say than the word with the short I. File, fill. Mice, miss. Fight, fit. Night, knit. These examples show two different spellings for the long I sound and one spelling for the short I sound. There is also another spelling for the long I sound, the Y ending. The first word was file, F-I-L-E. The word file demonstrates one of the standard long vowel spelling rules, the vowel consonant E rule. The vowel consonant E rule says that when a single vowel is followed by a single consonant and then the letter E, the first vowel is said as a long vowel. The letter E in the vowel consonant E rule is silent. Our key word for the long I is bike, B-I-K-E. The I is said as a long I, and the E is silent. Bike. I do not say bika. I do not need to make any sound at all for the E at the end of the word. The only job of that E is to make sure I know that the I is long. The first word was file, F-I-L-E. The word file demonstrates one of the standard long vowel spelling rules, the vowel consonant E rule. The vowel consonant E rule says that when a single vowel is followed by a single consonant and then the letter E, the first vowel is said as a long vowel. The letter E in the vowel consonant E rule is silent. Here are some more examples of the vowel consonant E rule for the long I pronunciation. Hide, H-I-D-E. The I is said as a long I, and the E is silent. Mice, M-I-C-E. The I is said as a long I, and the E is silent. Stripe, S-T-R-I-P-E. The I is said as a long I, and the E is silent. The vowel consonant E rule works for all the long vowel sounds, although it is rarely used for the long E sound. The next long I spelling is much less common than the first. It is the IGH spelling. The letters GH can make vowels do strange things, and Lesson 1 showed that the EIGH spelling is often pronounced with a long A. Take the E off, and we have IGH, and we change the pronunciation to a long I sound. Here are some more examples of words with the long I sound because of the IGH spelling. Night, N-I-G-H-T. Bright, B-R-I-G-H-T. Light, L-I-G-H-T. Sight, S-I-G-H-T. If you've been noticing that these words all end in a T, you're right. The IGH spelling for the long I sound is usually followed by the letter T. It is possible to not have any letter after the IGH also, as in the words high, H-I-G-H, thigh, T-H-I-G-H, sigh, S-I-G-H. The third common spelling for the long I sound is the Y ending. The Y ending can also be pronounced with the long E sound, so be careful with it. Let's look at some words that end in the letter Y and the long I sound. Y, W-H-Y. Fly, F-L-Y. Apply, A-P-P-L-Y. Satisfy, S-A-T-I-S-F-Y.